So, I filmed an entire video today, and all of the footage is damaged and lost. So, now I'm completely starting all over again, and I'm pretty, it's just so annoying when that happens. Oh. Mila is so tired right now. Yeah, I lost all of my footage from today, and if you're wondering how that happens, sometimes, well, with the type of camera I have and the type of computer I have, while it's not finished importing like 100%, it'll lose all of the footage, and then when you try to re-import it, it's like forever like damaged. I haven't been able to figure out how to fix it just yet, but it was actually Mila's fault. She came over and tugged on the wire and it came out and I lost all my footage. Guys, now that you can finally see me a little bit better, my lighting in my house is just so dark and dingy. Like, without having these lights on, like, you can't really tell through the camera, but like it's so bright that it like actually hurts my eyes, but it's the only way I can film. I have to try to keep Mila preoccupied while I try to film this video. She's transitioning now from 2 naps a day to now 1. It wasn't really like, you know, like my doing. She's just kind of naturally doing it at this point. And how I'm noticing this is like usually the times when she would do her first or second nap, she's just like completely fighting it at this point. And I can tell she's like really tired. It's like almost as if like she's so tired, but her body's like resisting it. I don't know if that's even making any sense, but she is not, for the past like almost week now, like really refusing sleeping inside of her crib. Like today, she actually fell asleep on top of her toys. Like she just like passed out, and it was probably for like an hour, but she's just been so cranky today. But it's because she's like, I know she's going through that. I have her right here. I'm gonna wash her some blueberries for now. I guess that's enough for now. The main reason why I wanted to make this video. So my last video, I was saying how I was taking Provera. Now these are a set of 10 pills that you obviously take for 10 days, and then usually 2 to 7 days after you get a period. And the reason why I'm taking Provera is because it was confirmed through an ultrasound that I wasn't going to ovulate, and even confirmed it through proof tests and through ovulation tests that I just never ovulated. That was my first cycle off of fertility medications. If you're new to this video, if you've never seen any of my other previous videos, I recently just went through 3 failed IUIs, and I basically took last cycle off to see if anything would happen on its own, but nothing happened, and it was, you know, really hard to accept that at first, because it's like, you know, what's wrong with my body? The cycle was only 25 or 26 days long, and I don't know if you'd even consider it a cycle because I didn't ovulate, and I had to take something to make sure that that lining that I built would come out and shed. The only good thing about this that happened, I produced lining, and it was actually really nice and thick, so I just don't know why I didn't produce any follicles on my own. Since I'm on cycle day 2, if you're not considering or counting today, that means in 2 more days I will be starting Clomid. I'm taking the 150 milligrams of it. My first IUI I took 100, didn't really respond that well. My second, I took the 150. I produced almost 2 follicles, but obviously still didn't get pregnant. My third IUI, I tried letrozole at also its highest dose, and obviously still didn't end up pregnant. But I think I spoke about this before, and I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I didn't respond the way I would have liked on letrozole either, so I went back to Clomid. Pretty confident that it's going to make me ovulate. I just hope it produces, or my body still will produce, a better follicle, so I produce higher levels of progesterone and hopefully get pregnant and yeah. The one thing I did change, really upset in her high chair. What, baby? I know. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot what I was saying now. I think I was saying, so yeah, taking Clomid again. And I spoke to my fertility doctor, or one of the nurses there, and one thing that we're doing differently now is I'm going to take vaginal progesterone instead of oral progesterone. I just don't feel like it gave me a good, or supported it well enough, because even when I was taking it, it was still so low. You can hear me over Mila's toy right now. I just lowered her toy a little bit. So instead of taking the oral progesterone, I'm taking vaginal progesterone, and I heard like it's really like gross. But I know people that do IVF either take the vaginal suppositories or they do the injections. And I heard that the vaginal progesterone like gets really gross, but whatever. I mean, I gotta try everything that I gotta try. Hopefully it helps in some way. Getting just really nervous if this is gonna work or not. Like, I hope, obviously, I don't hope to have a miscarriage or anything, but I just hope something happens, because it'll just rule out whether or not I have to get the laparoscopic surgery. He wants to just make sure I don't have any adhesions or any scarring or anything like that. Now, I truly don't feel like that's my case, because, you know, I had my daughter and never got my period back. All my hormones were all out of whack, and it clearly even showed like this last cycle naturally without anything. I didn't ovulate on my own, and these previous other cycles I was considered having a luteal phase defect and really low progesterone. So again, I just feel like it's all hormonal related, but he just wants to like rule it out. But I did have an HSG test back in the summer. Now what that is when they take a catheter up your cervix and they blow saline through your tubes to just make sure there's no blockages, and obviously I didn't have any blockages, so I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at the moment. But I'll be starting, today is currently Friday, I'll be starting Clomid on Monday in the morning. And I'm so excited, because that means I'll be getting really bad hot flashes, really bad acne, and intense rage, and I don't know. There's just a lot of side effects that come with this, especially at this high of a dose. Letrozole gave me like a horrible migraine, like migraines. Clomid didn't actually give me any migraines, so I hope it's just still the hot flashes and everything else that I experienced the last 2 times that I took it, but we'll see. I have absolutely no idea what to cook for dinner. Guys, oh my god, was I not just saying? I told you, she's tired. She's literally falling asleep in her high chair right now. Now she's awake because I'm talking. Yeah, it's been rough here. And she's like half asleep, oh my god. I totally thought that I had some shrimp, but now I have no idea what to even like, I don't know, I've just been so overwhelmed all day with like Mila, and then, you know, I lost all that footage from my previous vlog. Well, it's not a vlog anymore because it's gone, but I don't know what to do anymore at this point. And it's almost 4:30 and I have absolutely no idea what to cook for dinner. Mila's falling asleep again. What do I do? I guess just leave her. She's just so freaking tired. She's definitely gonna fall asleep right there. Look at that big mess too. There's no way that's staying organized ever. There's just no way. I'm honestly not even like that hungry. So when in doubt, I'm gonna make some pasta. This pasta just has like a good amount of protein in it, and has, I read it in the box, lentil flour, pea protein, chickpea flour, barley flour, and spelt flour in it, unlike just like the regular kind that just has like the semolina flour in it. It's not like it's like super healthy, but it's just a better option. But I also then mix it with this red lentil spaghetti. Like I said, I'm like not even that hungry just because I have my period. My appetite gets like really weird like the days leading up, and while I'm actually on it, it's almost as if like I'm super hungry, or I'm not hungry at all, or I can't like, you know, figure out what I want to eat. It also just makes it like cooking so much harder too. I'm just gonna keep Mila up. I don't know. Or maybe I should have just kept her in her high chair at that point. I don't know, what would you have done if that was your kid? Would you have just left them? Or, I mean, like I tried to convert her into her crib, but it was like bloody murder screaming. So, and that's what I mean. She's so tired, and she's just she has just issues with her crib right now. I just actually thought of this in my head because I wanted to like incorporate some type of vegetable with the pasta. So what I'm thinking, I'm gonna make maybe like a creamy, lemony type sauce with the pasta, and then just chop up some of the asparagus that I have, and then some of the mushroom, and just mix the rest of this spinach that I have. That's always how I end up cooking like something like really good, is when I have absolutely no idea what I'm gonna cook, and then like it comes out like actually really good, and then when I like overthink it and overplan it, it comes out like super shitty. Okay, so pretty much started the sauce. This is what it's looking like so far. I'm kind of regretting not like simmering the vegetables, but hopefully it still comes out good. I mean, if they're still like a little harder, it'll still be good, right? It's really bubbly and thin at the moment because I'm still cooking everything. But I mixed cashew milk, regular whole milk, Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, parsley, garlic, and all of the vegetables. And then at the very end, I'm adding arrowroot starch. It's actually like a healthier alternative than cornstarch, but this will pretty much make it nice and thick. And there's also an entire lemon that I squeezed into this. And I've never made this before, so I have no idea how it's going to turn out, but it's either going to be really gross or pretty good. Alright, so I finished the sauce. You can see it's like a lot more thicker. Well, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's definitely thicker. I didn't taste it yet, but the pasta's just about done. So I'll taste test it then and let you guys know how it turned out. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Looks pretty good. Now I gotta try it. Alright, live taste test. Gino's home now too. He's pretty good. Yeah, sorry this was kind of like a random video, but again, I just wanted to let you guys know where I'm at in my cycle and kind of just bring you along in my day. And yeah, so I'll keep you guys all posted.